Listen, Muslims in this country are not serious. We are not serious. Not small. See, from we the youth, from to Muslim professionals, to our imams, to our chiefs, we are all not serious. Very few. Very few among us, like 0.0000001% are those who are like, they are serious. But other than that, we are just not serious. See, when issues happen, come and see, we raise issue, we go on demonstration, and we write documents, and then we release videos, bloggers here and there, Muslim this, Muslim that. Few days later, like nothing has happened. Everyone has gone to find his place and sit. Nobody follows up on the issue. Nobody even takes charge of the issue. Nobody. So that's why we are not serious. Look at the Rastafarian. Look at how minimum they are. You understand? But when they were discriminated against in school, they stood, went to court, fight, completed the issue, and they had their freedom. But we have never completed any fight in this country. Whenever issues happen, we run, we raise issue. Nothing. From hijab issues to solar issues to nothing have we ever completed in this country. We've never completed anything. And that is sickening. Look at we the youth, for example. When the hijab issues came, we raised a lot of issues. We went on demonstration. Few days later, we all sat down like nothing happened. So how serious are we? That is we the UFO. Then the Ramadan issue, a year later, like this Ramadan issue, where a student was denied fasting in school, and then we all ranting on social media, and at this and at that. Now today, nobody's even asking about it. Ramadan is finished. Nobody's talking about it. We are waiting for another discrimination against us before we will not come. So you see, we the youth, we are not serious. Now let's go to our Muslim professionals. During the Ramadan, when the Ramadan issue came, they will not allow the Muslim student fast. The Muslim professional, they released statement. The nursing professional, they released statement. The Muslim caucus, they released statement. After a few days later, nobody is talking about the issue. Nobody is doing any follow-up. Nobody is taking the issue to court. Nothing is happening. Nobody's mind. Even today, nobody is talking about the issue of Ramadan. We are waiting for another year. When we are discriminated against in school again, they will not start raising concern. That is Muslim for you. So you see why I say we are not sure. Let's go to our imams. Our imams and our chiefs, they always sit with these big people, the president, people who could issue statement or will be free in this country. When they meet them, they trivialize the issue of hijab. They trivialize the issue, our issues. See, nothing comes out from the meetings. When did you ever hear that our imams or our chiefs have gone to meet the presidency, and then they've talked about this issue, and then the president came out to release a statement about we getting our freedom, and then sanctioning any school who discriminate again? When? This guy, we Muslims in this country, we are not serious. Oh, okay. See, from we the youth, from the professional to the professional, to our imams, to our chiefs, we are all not serious. Very few, like 0.00001% serious. How can the Rastafarians, who are very few, when they were discriminated against, took the task, fought, and then had their freedom? But we, an entire Muslim community in this country, we can't even fight and have freedom for ourselves. See the Muslims who were killed in Kumasi. 7 Muslims were killed for free. What did they give them? Blood money. Is that justice? We are funny. Today, a few days ago, the issue in Idra happened. What are they going to do? What are we doing? Social media, we are talking about this. That's all. Free. Nobody's taking the issue to court. Nobody's suing anybody. We are not even making any attempt. The Muslim lawyers, nobody's doing anything. Anybody that will come to fight, you see that at the end of the day, the person is fighting for his political gain. So what serious are we? We are just not serious a bit. Muslims in this country, Ghana, we are not serious, even small. We can't even take a tax completed. No, we'll do it half and leave it. next 2 years or next year, when we are discriminated against, they will come and take the issue again. We want to go on demonstration. We want this person to issue statement. For you, nothing. So you see why I say we are not serious. So as a community, point number one, until we learn to fight and complete our agendas, to complete our courses, we are not serious. We will never be taken serious. Yes, the Christian is seated, he's looking at Muslims and he's laughing because it is now norm. They discriminate against us at workplace, at school, everywhere. We just come and then demonstrate, do social media, and that's all. That's all. Nothing happens. Nobody's taken, nobody's accountable. Nobody is taken to the court or made to pay for whatever they do. Nothing. Free. Nobody's responsible. Nobody's doing anything free. So what are we doing in this country? We are just it's that our future is bad too, because we are the youth who are supposed to be correct, you understand, but we are also not correct. How do we go on demonstration because we are being discriminated again, then few days later we come and sit down like nothing happened? How? So today a lot of people want to blame our elderly people, but that's how we are. We are. Our elderly people, they are not serious. We are also not serious. Our younger ones are also not serious. So how we go to? So basically what I'm trying to say is that until we calm down and then establish our body very well, where we take tax, each have a lot of bodies which are responsible for each tax, take the tax, take it to the law court, stop saying somebody is arbitrating or so, take the things to court, deal with them, sue people, make them pay. Until we take charge, make people have bodies which are responsible and take each tax and then make sure they complete the tax. That is when we begin to have our freedoms in this country. But if we begin to make things like go on demonstration and later we're going to be sleeping there, we will not go anywhere. We have not been serious for the past 100 years in this country. We need to change our system. When we talk about something, we need to take it very, very serious. Have bodies that are very, very responsible. But so yeah, basically that is how we can have our own, we should fight and complete. That's the way we can have. And one funny thing people say is that we should build our own institutions. We should build our own, schools, build our own nursing facilities and universities. See, that is good, but we can only achieve this in the long run. You understand? First of all, we don't even have good organized bodies that are responsible for mobilizing funds. So how do we talk about this test? You understand? So that's point number one. So point number one, we cannot mobilize funds and do stuff like this until we have an organized body. That is when we can mobilize funds. That's point number one. Point number two, the reason this is not a good idea, when you say you want to build your own school, how many schools can you build? How many schools? Can you build Muslim schools in all corners of the country? We cannot build. Rastafarians who won the case in the court and had their freedom, did they have to build schools? They didn't build schools. Okay. Just have your bodies, fight for your rights, take it to court. We should stop this thing we are doing. We have to build our own schools. See, how many schools can we build? You understand? We cannot build plenty schools. So that one, it is not far. We need to take the thing very, very serious. Take it to court. We have Muslim lawyers, and then we have to do well and then organize ourselves. So from we the youth, whatever we do, we need to stop going on demonstration and coming to sit down and be eating banku. Yes, we need to stop that thing. When you go on demonstration and come, and then things are not going on well, put an ultimatum for yourself. 1 week time, 2 weeks time, you don't see any result, come back on the same issue. Don't let social media remind you of the issue. We don't do it. So you Muslim youth, we need to take charge. When we follow up something, we need to keep following it till the thing change. The professionals too, they have to organize themselves and take this thing to the law court. The chiefs and then the imams will beg you, take us into your heart. When you meet this president and you meet these big people, tell them our concern. Stop this, we need the rice, we need, everybody wants things for his personal things. How about why? We need the rice, we need ticket for Hajj, please, we beg you, put us in your heart. We are the youth. Yes, you are grown. We are those coming to stand on your feet. We beg you. So it's an entire thing until we learn to be serious. People always mistreat us in this country, and we will never have our own, ways. So I would like to end here. and then say assalamu alaikum to you all. If this is your first time here, do subscribe and share my video, and then we'll meet again another time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.